Hey guys, thanks so much for being here with me. Oh, it is hot. Okay. Hope you're all doing well. I do apologize for the background noise. I have to have everything open. We're experiencing a power outage right now. And it's hot. So you may hear the wind and animals, birds, things like that, as well as my pets. So I apologize in advance if I'm trying to talk louder, and I'll work on the audio as well, so hopefully you can hear me okay, but it's just too hot in here otherwise. Alright, cleansing. Spirit, source, and my divine team. I call on you now. Send me out this divine confirmation. Clear the space. Clear my mind. I set aside ego, bias, and personal story. Use me as your vessel, your voice, your oracle, and the only truth come through. So be it. I was doing it on a card flew out. What do you need me to feel now, Spirit? And this flew out from my mirror for this deck. So I'm going to go ahead and hold that, and we may pull some other stuff later. So you usually don't go in this order, but this is what these calls. Thanks, Sarah. Okay, so you have a lot going on here. This could be you or someone in your energy. We got spiritual bypassing, over responsibility, emotional numbness, the performer, and a creative block. So whether this is all for you or if this is for several people, but as always, take what resonates and use your own discernment. So this tells me your shadow and a message as well as an affirmation to help you. So we'll start with our spiritual bypassing, so that talking about doing shadow work. So the message here is affirmations won't fix what you won't face. Sit with it. So maybe you've been spiritually sugarcoating something. Good affirmation for that is, I can hold the light and dark without losing myself. And we also got emotional numbness here, and these all kind of tie in, and we'll get to that, but maybe you've been biting your tongue, or there's something you're not saying, but it's caused you kind of to forget how to feel in a sense. So you've gone numb to something. So maybe ask yourself, why? What emotion scares you? And a good affirmation to say for this is, it is safe to feel. My emotions are not my enemy. And then we have over responsibility. So that's, carrying what's not yours, hoping that maybe someone will love you more, or, some other outcome. So put it down. Think about, what burdens you have normalized that you're carrying that aren't yours. And a good affirmation for that is, I return what was never mine to carry. So kind of calling back your energy, taking back your power. The performer also came out, and I think this has a lot to do with the emotional numbness. So apart from you maybe biting your tongue or not saying certain things, maybe even walking on eggshells or something, you kind of learned also that being entertaining earns you maybe more love or attention versus being authentic. So, think about, who are you really when you're not trying to be liked, whether that's likes on the internet or liked in real life, whatever this is, or something here. And a good affirmation for that is, I am worthy in my stillness, not just my sparkle. Okay? And you may be experiencing a creative block. So maybe you were told you were too much, you're playing small, there's something here as well. So what would you be creating if you weren't afraid of being seen? Okay, Okay, if you weren't afraid to express yourself the way that you really need to, the way that you really want. So an affirmation for this is, my expression is divine and unapologetic. Okay? So think about it. What have you been spiritually sugarcoating? What are you carrying that's not yours? What emotions are you avoiding? Are you scared of? Who are you when you're not in performance mode, you're not wearing that hat? And what would you be doing? What would you be creating if you weren't afraid of these things? Being seen, being heard. Okay. Sending you light, love, and healing, and I hope this helped.